All right, what we have today is the healthiest food you could possibly eat on planet Earth. Dannon Activa probiotic yogurt with bifidus, non-GMO. What else we got there? Billions of probiotics. Dannon peach. I don't think it's that healthy. It very well may seem so when you look at it. In fact, this container is shaped like half of a bacterium, that too being a bacillus, which right here they said bifidus. Anyways, this is Dannon Activa yogurt. It's really marketed as healthy. This is very perceived to be a good, healthy food for you, help with your gut flora, slim you down, decrease bloating, and hopefully maybe even help you lose weight. I don't think so, and I'll explain why in a bit. But first, let's review what it tastes like, feels like, smells like. All right, opening it up. It has been half eaten by me, but it's just take two. Anyways, let me smell it. All right, it smells kind of sour. It smells very sweet. It smells like yogurt. It smells like very sweet yogurt. And you can definitely smell the hint of peach in there. You can definitely smell that peach flavor. And it's definitely sour, yogurty smell. Now, what's impressive to me about Dannon yogurts is the consistency. It's not gritty. It's really smooth and creamy. That's what I always like about Dannon yogurts in general. Even these ones with high levels of added sugar. But look at the consistency. Nice and smooth and creamy. It's not gritty. It doesn't clump. And one thing that's really nice about Dannon plain yogurt, I don't know about this one because I haven't read it yet, but Dannon plain yogurt doesn't use gelatin. This one, I'm not sure if it does or doesn't. And then even when you taste it, exquisitely sweet. This is very, very sweet. To me, I can count on one hand in the past 2 years how many times I've actually had sweetened yogurt. I almost exclusively drink plain yogurt now. And if I want it sweetened, I'll add modest amounts of honey or whole fruit, such as blueberries, sliced bananas, strawberries, cherries. But I'll add that in myself as whole fruit. And the yogurts I typically eat are Phage or Fage, 2% or 0%, with the added berries or marginal amount of honey in there, because I don't want all that added sugar. But this one to me tastes really, really sweet. But if I can go past that, the flavor of peach is very good. The consistency of this yogurt is very good, and it's very smooth. It doesn't have a bad aftertaste. The flavor of peach is spot on. It almost tastes like they took a plain yogurt, a Dannon plain yogurt, took a Dole canned peaches, you know, you're all familiar with the sugared Dole canned peaches, and mixed it in with the fruit. That's exactly what this tastes like. And so I think they really hit the nail on the head with the flavor on this one and also the consistency. I've always been impressed with Dannon yogurts in general. Just not so impressed with the sugar content, but obviously that's what the consumer wants, not necessarily Dannon's fault. That's why they offer a plain version, which I typically buy regularly if Fage or other Greek yogurts aren't available. Let's go ahead and look at, and the main reason I go over with Fages or Greek yogurts as opposed to Dannon plain, in 8 ounces or 1 serving, a Dannon yogurt will have 8 grams of protein. So it's about 1 gram per ounce in yogurt, in Dannon plain yogurts, whereas Fage in like 8 ounces, it has 23 grams of protein. And it's a little bit thicker, a little bit more sour. I personally like that, and I really like the protein, the higher level of protein. So that's me personally, but let's review this one. Nutrition facts is for 1 serving. This is a 4-ounce canister. In 4 ounces, you get 4 grams of protein, as I mentioned, a whopping 13 grams of sugar in 4 ounces. So in my opinion of real servings, 8 ounces, in 8 ounces, you'd be having 8 grams of protein and 26 grams of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. It's a lot of sugar. And remember, sugars are biochemically converted to fat if they're unused in the body. So yes, this is a low-fat item. It's not much fat in here. 1.5 grams of fat. So it is a low-fat item, but this item will make you fat. because of all that added sugar if you don't use the sugar. If you don't metabolize and consume the sugar, it's going to be converted biochemically and stored as fat in fat cells in the body. So something to be really judicious about when eating this, or conscientious about. Sodium 55 milligrams, cholesterol 5 milligrams. All right, moving right along. Let's look at the ingredients. Here's the ingredient profile. Come on, get into focus. There you go. Cultured grade A, reduced fat milk, cane sugar. Wow, the second ingredient in this is sugar. So after the cultured skim milk, second ingredient, the cultured reduced fat milk, the second ingredient is sugar. Third ingredient is water. Fourth, peaches, modified food cornstarch, contains less than 1% of gelatin. So this actually has gelatin. The plain Dannon yogurt usually doesn't. Natural flavors, agar. Agar was used when we used that in high school as a culture medium for bacteria. Maybe that's why this is such a good probiotic, and that's maybe why they had the agar. I'm not sure, but I'm just assuming. Carrageenan, xanthan gum, malic acid, sodium citrate. Anyways, a bunch of other stuff. Now, because of the sugar content, because of the other, mainly because of the sugar content, this isn't going to fare well on my health continuum scale. We're going to look at that in a second. Looking at the other items contains the active cultures, Bulgaricus, I can't pronounce all these, S. thermophilus, and Bifidobacterium lactis. All right, and they have their own stock number there, interestingly. But that's what that has in it. You want to keep this refrigerated. Let's go ahead and look at how this fares on my health continuum. This is going to be definitely a tertiary food. Here I'm going to say this is a 4 out of 10. Oh, look right there, sweetened yogurt. I actually have a category for it. I really like yogurt. But so I say this is a 4 out of 10. It's something you're better off not eating than eating because of the sugar consequence. 26 grams of sugar in 8 ounces, or 13 grams in this little deal right here. Looking at the glycemic index scale, we're going to have to estimate this because I don't have one. I'm going to say it's going to be around the level, probably 50 to 60, somewhere in here. And since it's cane sugar, it's probably a little bit higher. 55 to 65. That's my estimate. That's my guess. It's not measured. All right, thanks for watching. I hope that helped. I hope you learned something. And I hope that really kind of opened your eyes towards how healthy or unhealthy sugar, yogurts with sugar added is. All right, please hit the subscribe button. Click a thumbs up if you like the review. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.